I know that the problem of a lot of you is that you are, stuck to speak English. You are stuck to learn grammar and vocabulary, and you are actually feeling very lost and you don't know from what to start. And so this video is going to help you to know how to unstuck and to know the direction how you are going to learn English with the most easy and simple ways. Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing good and great. Even if you are seeing me, I can't really smile. Always about what is happening. I thought like I have to continue my work. I have to continue to help you to learn English, because as I told you in the last video, is that it's so important. It's so important to learn English, and if I can do just a little difference for you to help you to understand what is happening in the world, because all what is happening right now is in English, and if you can understand English, you are going to unlock a lot of things and understand a lot of informations. And so for this reason, I thought like I have to continue my lessons to encourage and to help my friends right here on YouTube to keep learning English. As I told you in many videos, that you need to be patient, okay? You need to be patient, because anything, not just languages, anything that you want to achieve in your life is not so that easy. You have to put efforts right there and to be very patient. However, it can be very simple if you are intelligent, okay? And the first thing that you have to start with is to start small, okay? I don't remember how many times I told you this, but yeah, like you have to start small. So today I'm coming in this video sharing with you 5 steps and smart ways to help you to unlock and to unstuck this this feeling that you can't speak English. I'm here to help you today, so please still until the end of the video, because you need to know the package. You need to know all of the 5 advice that I'm going to give you. So are you ready? Let's go. First of all, I need you to know that probably all of the ideas that I'm going to introduce you today is some ideas that are or some ideas that I did talk about on my last videos, but this is like, I think, the most important ones, okay? So the first important idea is how to learn speaking. How to learn speaking. So how are you going to learn speaking is by listening, because a lot of people think that you're going to learn speaking by just at school, just by lessons and grammar and learning vocabulary, or also by reading books. Actually, reading books is very interesting and very good, but I don't think that it's the first thing that you have to do if you want to practice and to learn and to improve your speaking skills. I do think that the first thing to do is to listen. Okay? Is to listen to the podcast, listen and watching films, watching all of the, we have a lot of educative videos on YouTube, on all of the big platforms and on different categories. So you can, if you love cooking, so you can search about cooking in English. If you love sport, so you're going to find so much or so many informations about that. If you love stories, that's all what you can found on YouTube. So you can learn by listening. One of the most powerful change that we have seen in this last decade is social media, and it's YouTube. And before, yes, maybe before, you did have this excuse to maybe read books than watching TV, but right now the time has changed, and listening is much more important than reading books. Reading books comes after listening, but when you're going to listen, you're going to listen to the real English speaking, natural English speaking. So that would really help you to to learn how to speak. Secondly, you have to know how to automate your vocabulary. Okay, when I say automate, that means that vocabulary will be automatic for you. Automatic. You don't need to think about that word, how do we say it, in order to speak English. And that's one of the most important parts also. So actually, to speak, you need to learn vocabulary, okay? And actually, what I really advise you right here is to listen and repeat. Do you remember the first step was to listen? When you listen, please try to repeat after, okay? To try to do pauses and repeat some expressions that really captivated you and you want to learn them. So you need to repeat this vocabulary and to repeat these phrases. And also, one thing that I have learned from one teacher that I was watching on YouTube, he said repeat and juggle. Okay, juggling is like the clown when he juggles the balls, and what he means by that, it's actually to replace the words and to make a new word. Yeah, change the word or the tenses, okay? Maybe you listen to this expression, I love cats. I love cats. So you can change the word and say, I love dogs. I love food. I love chocolate. You can replace the words. And also, what is very interesting is that you can juggle with the tenses also. So you're going to say, I love cats. I loved cats. I will love cats. I am loving cats. And etc. etc. So it's very funny, and you can enjoy your time by changing the word and the tenses, and it's by this method that you are going to be able to automate your vocabulary. Thirdly, how to increase fluency. How to increase fluency. So I think maybe this is the most common questions that I receive is all about fluency. And for me, I did a video about this, actually, if you want to watch it. And actually, it's about right here, focus on chunks. Do you remember what is chunks? I told you about that in that video. Chunks is pieces of phrases, okay? So instead of learning word by word, and because learning word by word is very difficult, because first of all, you need to know how to stick them together and how to continue the phrase. Instead of that, learn by phrases, learn by chunks, okay? So, for instance, you can learn what we call by collocations. Collocations are the common expressions in English. I can tell you, so for instance, on top of that. on top of that. So this phrase, you don't need to think about it to say, how do we say? In top of that, at top of that, on top of that. Okay, so if you learn this chunk, it will be automatic for you. You will know that it will be on top of that. That's so easy. And also I talked about osdic.com, if you remember, and I gave you some examples to search about collocations. So please check that video because it's very important to know how to learn by chunks. 4. How to gain confidence. Okay, confidence is a very important part in your learning journey, because if you're not confident, you're absolutely going to learn the language, but when it comes to speaking, you're going to find yourself very uncomfortable because you're not confident. And so to get confidence, for me, you need to practice. You need to push your comfort zone. Okay, so if you are used to watch films, which is very great, you're used to watch films, to listen to the podcast, you are going to say, okay, that's really comfortable for me. But if I'm going to tell you, you can register your voice, and right here it starts to be a little bit uncomfortable because you never did it before, and you absolutely need to be uncomfortable in the beginning, and then it's going to be much better. This is why a lot of us advise you to also practice with native persons, which is actually very good. You're going to push out from your comfort zone, you're going to practice, you're going to do mistakes, and by doing mistakes you're going to learn and you're going to get used to it. And the more you get used to it and the more you push your comfort zone, the more you are going to have confidence. The 5th idea is all about choosing the right tools. So what I mean about that is that, when you are with a teacher, it's very good, you are learning English, but it's like also you are comfortable because you are learning with her, she's correcting you, you're not afraid to do mistakes. But right here, what I'm meaning by choosing the right tools is to listen to natural spoken English, okay? Listen to the real word, listen to films, listen to podcasts, listen to real people, because real people and in the real world, they are not going to correct you, they are maybe going to laugh at you, and that's really okay, You are going to do mistakes, and this is how you're going to push yourself out of your comfort zone. But yeah, this is for me the right tools. For me, it's not just in a comfortable environment, but for me, it's also to get out and to immerse yourself and to discover the real world, the real conversations, the real native spoken English, okay? And by that way, you absolutely are going to improve your speaking skill and surely improve your level in English. Guys, I hope that you liked the video of today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up to encourage me, and so that the video will be sent to the maximum of people. And also, if you don't want to miss any of my educational videos, please consider subscribing. And I'm going to say, see you the next video. Bye.